Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Pisces. Could resonate if you're a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or a Venus placement, but it won't resonate for everyone, so just discard it if it isn't for you. And remember that there is no gender here. If I pull a King, Queen, Emperor, or Empress, the gender may resonate, but it doesn't have to. It's all about the personality, which I'll describe. All the information to book personals is in the description of the video, and I also offer a membership. I offer a lot there. You can learn the tarot. I do mental health information. We do live chats on that as well. I do members only live readings, members only readings, etc., etc. There's a ton of stuff. If you're interested in checking out the perks, you can hit the join button or go to the membership tab of the channel. And if you're a reader and you want to go live with me, you can hit me up. That information, again, is in the description. It's interesting because the first card that I pulled, I don't think I've ever actually pulled out of this deck. And I use it pretty often. Makes me happy when those things happen. Okay, so we have energy of play. I make time for play. I nurture my inner child. As I play, I'm renewed with the energy of play. I cultivate an environment of fun at work, at home, and with my friends. I like that. We have woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. And coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Sorry, let me turn this towards the light so I can see it. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. It's very much like the first energy, the energy of play. Okay, so the overall energy here is the Seven of Swords. You have the Empress, Libra, Taurus, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Two of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm trying to take this all in together. So, kind of the energy that I'm getting is that, you have dealt with a lot of people who kind of have less than good intentions. And because of this, I feel like you've kind of been a little withdrawn. But this has benefited you in a way, right? So I think that, the challenge here is kind of working on yourself and getting your own shit together, right, with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been you have to very slowly and steadily, get all of this something done. It's, I feel like it's been all work, no play. And maybe feeling like the people around you, you can't really deal with them anymore because they, again, there's reasons that you have trust issues with these individuals. I feel like you've just kind of been dealing with some less than savory people, and I think it's exhausting. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So you've kind of, it looks to me like pulled away, kind of taken some time to yourself to figure out what it is that you really want to do, and to, I think, really just, give the time and the energy to yourself, kind of regroup. And I feel like you're in a much better space again. Like there's a lot of peace like in your life. And I think even when you like do bump into these people or have like random interactions with them, they're still in this space like they were before. There's no like real solid changes on their end. You see them as like just the energy I'm getting is like surface level, or like they are only around for like certain reasons, like they have intentions. So I think here there's kind of this recognition that you can only really give your energy to people that are aligning with you, because again, people will just drain you of your energy. I think that you have to be here, you're looking at your own choices, the energies that you've given yourself to, and how it has affected you, but essentially where you played a part in it. Like you in the past chosen to give to these people that when you look back at it, like you should have known better. Like you knew you would end up where you are with these people. But I think that you've again pulled back, learned to kind of just sit with yourself and work on yourself here. But, that period is also over. Like, you are back to a space where maybe now you feel like you can trust people again. It's time to get back out there. It's time to meet new people. I feel like you've made some solid changes, and part of this required you it required many sacrifices. I want to feel like there's like a whole group of individuals that you kind of had to cut off because they kept you in a lifestyle, or they kept you in a pattern, or, yeah. That's enough right there, right? I don't feel like you judge these people, because I feel like they're coming from a place that you've been at before, but you're just tired of the chaos and the drama, and you just want, I think, peace, and like to be able to be in like really nurturing connections where you are deeply cared for. And your time, space, and energy are respected. I think for some of you, that's what it's about too. Maybe you were dealing with people that really just were disrespectful, Like you could know them for a long time, and like you were young, and so you never really paid attention how disrespectful people were, you know what I mean? But like later on in life, like you have kids and they still want to show up at your house with like 3 people. So like just like it's like a party time or something. It's just like weird energies like that where like you grew up and some people just didn't. But it's almost like immediately from pulling away from a specific situation, and I think it involved many people, things just almost immediately got better. It's like as soon as you just started giving all the time and energy to what you needed to do, life gets put back together. And I mean, that's how it works. But with this card, it's saying, great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Like I said, I think that, you just kind of look back at a certain time in your life and kind of like giggle a little bit. Like, I can't believe, that was my crew. Like, I can't believe, like, this is the shit I was doing. But some people, like, they're just still there. In the advice, we have strength, Leo energy, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the advice is this. It's like, just like you were saying, getting back out there, but I feel like there was some lessons to be learned in these situations. It's like with the star, I feel like there's some things too that you can see that you wouldn't have seen before, but this came from maturing, healing a bit. But Holding back from one-sided connections, absolutely. I think that you already know intuitively like who you can deal with, who you can't. Really trust that. You can go back out there and have fun again, but it's like you really want to not fall into old habits. If people remind you of old friends and shit, get the fuck out of there. Find somebody who's different, like. But I think that you've changed a lot, so you're already going to just attract those people. You don't really have to be worried about it. Like it's saying here, like, don't, I feel like you do still have some trust issues about going back out there. This is encouraging you to do so, though. Like, you don't have to take things so seriously. Like the situations that you deal with, like, we all grow and change and we learn from them, You're just going to bump into new people that are awesome. You might learn totally new lessons from them, but I don't think it'll be as crazy as these, like, super immature time periods in our life where we, like, met people for the wrong reasons. What's interesting is we're talking about all these bad things that happen and kind of like not trusting everybody, but like I still want to also give props to those of you that have really learned to like just sit in your own energy, because I think that that's where these past connections came from, almost like that immature kind of like codependency, even that we have like with friends and stuff, where like, I'm bored, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just going to go hang out with so-and-so because they're not doing anything, but that lifestyle is reckless, though, So it could just be situations like that where you've really, like, outgrown these people, but they're still doing that, And, you're not going to bump into those people unless that's what you're looking to bump into, so don't go to those old spots, Go meet people in new, maybe don't go to the bar to meet friends, go to the cafe, something like that, just go to a Pilates class and meet friends, something like that. Healthy attachments. All right, I'll see you guys soon. I hope this was helpful.